seeing so many reports now of, well, I've seen a few where these inmates are taking the lives of, women who are coming to see them for conjugal visits or what have you. And I need people to understand that when you're dating a person that's in prison, you have to understand that he's not going to be like your regular everyday man. And I'm not saying that you can't come back out and be reformed. That's not what I'm saying. But I'm talking about in that moment, locked up as a prisoner. Please understand that these men are in survival mode. And some men have to do God knows what just to be alive the next day. So when you're dealing with these men that are locked up for life, you have to understand that locked up for life means locked up for life. Their life is gone. So you can't expect them to care about your life when theirs is done for. And to get involved with these men and let them tell you sweet nothings, baby, they're still in survival mode. You have to understand that. And then some of them have a roster of women they talk to and get some of everything, from them. Clothes, shoes, whatever. Because there are some prisoners that can get the very same things that we get. The very same things. I've seen pictures of prisoners with cell phones, Jordans, chains. I'm talking about living the life on the inside like we do on the outside. However, in the same breath, women, you have to understand, don't be so desperate for a man that you will settle for someone that's no good for you. If you can't have a regular life with that man, then you don't need to be with him. Now, I can understand the exception of a woman who married a man and he got into some foolishness and he's in prison. But a lifer, they get to the point where they don't even consider themselves human and they'll do anything. So often those women didn't mean anything to them. They see that every day. Or they see a bloodbath every day. It's normal. And they're wise enough to know that one day you're going to wake up and realize this ain't what you want. I need a regular life with a regular man. And before you know it, you find yourself in this here. And I feel like as older women, as far as I would say maybe 35 plus, you're at that age where you're understanding that this stuff doesn't work. So why are you being so desperate to get with these people? I would rather have you to deal with some random man on the sidewalk and y'all go get coffee than to deal with someone who's done a heinous crime and doesn't deserve to be out in society anymore. You have to understand how valuable your life is and stop living for conjugal visits. It's not worth your family having to bury you because you made dumb decisions with a man that's animal-like, that's taking on animalistic traits. Tap in with God and ask him to send you someone or ask him to clean you up, because it may not be that man out there with his life not together. It could be something in you. And ask him to clean you and present you as a wife so a real husband can come through. Instead of you risking it all. It wasn't even worth dying for. It's not worth dying for. It's not worth your son, your daughter, your aunties, your uncle. If your parents are still living, your parents have to bury you because you don't have any sense about the dating world. Men that are locked up can't offer you anything but heartache, struggle, and pain. And if you don't believe me, just take out watch a little show. What's a little show? I think it's on We TV. I haven't watched it in so long. If it's still on, watch Love After Lockup. Watch how those women shut out all that money, all that time, all that attention, and that man get out and he free as a bird. He ain't studying nothing. Got girlfriends and all other lives, living a whole nother life, and come back and treat the one that helped them like spit. I understand that you want companionship, but you got to find the right one for you. And if it takes a little bit longer, let it take a little bit longer. Because when you lock in with that one, God gonna make up for that time is lost, and you'll be so happy you waited instead of being on the other side. 'Cause I don't know where these ladies went, but instead of being on the other side and shocked that you got there, just be careful, ladies. Goodbye.